baby, we are right back into the action for another day of the week. Welcome to the Tuesday edition of Chasing That Paper, presented by VegasInsider.com. Coming off a nice little show there yesterday where Ian did the majority of it, or all the heavy lifting actually, for one-on-one program. Ian swept his picks. He'll be back with us on Thursday. You're going to want to tune in then. 1-1-1 for me. Would have been 2-1, but little dinky Evan McPherson, the kicker on the Bengals, missed an extra point, so we pushed on the total, but we live to bet another day, and that day is today. Big night in the sports world. World Series Game 3, a bunch of NBA, a bunch of NHL. We're going to get into that momentarily here, guys. But before we get into the action, let me tell you where you should look to place your action. Over at BetMGM, let me tell you a little bit about them. Kick off your day of sports betting with the king of sportsbooks. Sign up with BetMGM using bonus code VIBONUS. Your first wager is risk-free up to $1,000. That's VIBONUS. All one word, no spaces, and your first wager is risk-free up to $1,000. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. You must be 21 or older. BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks. Woo! All right, let's get right into that action. Let's get right into it here. A bit of a bummer with World Series. Game 3 got postponed there last night, but we are back today. Excuse me here, the computer's all messed up. Okay, let's get right into it here, guys. So I'm doing the exact same pick I did on yesterday's show for World Series Game 3, but we're getting a much better number. So Lance McCullers Jr., the strikeout total, 5.5. The odds on this juice way up to plus 124. I absolutely love it. Let's get right into it. So McCullers Jr., he has topped this in 6 of his last 7. The reason I like this bet the most is because the Phillies are striking out a lot. A 27.8 strikeout percentage for Philadelphia in the playoffs. Put that number into perspective, the Angels had the highest K percentage during the regular season at 25.7, and do not expect an early exit from McCullers Jr. He should have every opportunity to rack up innings pitched and hit this number. He's been super sharp since his season began in August, posting a 2.27 ERA. He hasn't been rocked once. Plus, this man is a big game pitcher. Unlike Justin Verlander, he has a 2.77 career postseason ERA. So give me McCullers Jr. Hit the over on his strikeout total, plus 124. We're off now to the NBA. We got a super sexy game in a super sexy city. The Golden State Warriors in Miami to take on the Heat. This one has a total of 226. Boom! I am all over the over in this matchup. Let's get right into it. So check out the Warriors here. Absolutely soaring over totals this season. All 7 of their games have gotten into the 230s, including 233 versus Miami last week. Good reason for that. They're playing at the second fastest pace in the NBA. They're allowing the most points per game while being tied for first in most points per game. Check out Miami on defense. They cannot defend a three-pointer. Golden State attempts the second most threes per game, which makes this an excellent matchup for their offense because Miami bottom 5 in three-pointers allowed and three-point percentage allowed. Meanwhile, check out Golden State on defense. They're playing dirty defense. This team lacks discipline. The Warriors allowing the second most free throw attempts per game. Meanwhile, check out Miami there, 8th in free throw attempt rate this season. Give me the over in Miami. It's going to be a sexy game. Next up, we have another very sexy game going down in Phoenix with the T-Wolves in town. This one, a total of 227.5. I'm all over the under in this one, baby. Let's get right into it. So rock solid defense from each of these teams so far this season. Both rank in the top 8 in points allowed per 100 possessions and opponent effective field goal percentage. Both teams are struggling from deep, 26th and 19th in three-point percentage, so don't expect either to make it rain from three-point land. Don't expect a whole lot of freebies in this one. 19th and 22nd in free throw attempt rate. T-Wolves are 3rd in that category defensively. Willich is also in the top half of the league in points allowed in the paint. So not a lot of easy buckets in this one. Give me the under out in Phoenix. We're going to wrap things up Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, where the New Jersey Devils are in town. This is the best value of the night. Most people think value and they think it's going to be a big underdog. Not the case here. We can get the Devils at -115. Beautiful number on them. Let's dig into this one. So New Jersey 6-1 in their last 7 games, scoring 4 or more goals 4 times in that span. Now you dig into the analytics here. Massive edge. Expected goals for percentage first versus 25th. High danger chances for percentage first versus 28th. The next penalty kill has been an absolute disaster. Easily the worst in the NHL. Hitting just 62.1%. Absolutely pathetic. Gimme New Jersey. Love those jerseys they're wearing too. Jersey right across it. Beautiful stuff. All right, guys. 4 picks in about 4 minutes. Might be a record here. Chasing that paper. Okay, if you love what we do here at Vegas Insider, you are going to want to check out the brand new Vegas Insider app. We've got up-to-date, easy-to-navigate odds for every major sport. We have all our latest shows, best bet videos, and podcasts, props, trends, futures, news, all on the Vegas Insider app. Download the Vegas Insider app right now on Apple and Android. Bet better with the Vegas Insider app. Indeed. Indeed. Okay, guys, big shout out. The CTP crew. A lot of submissions yesterday at 3-0. Picks we showed on yesterday's program. So a couple of regulars hit yesterday. A couple submissions today. A lot of submissions, actually. We can't get them all in. I tend to give preference to the ones that get in early because we have to play in the show and build out graphics and things of that nature. So apologies if we didn't get you in, but check out that thread. A lot of winners in there. So we have a few to get into today. This one caught my eye as a Dolphins fan and a totals better. Dolphins Bears total is 43.5. That seems low. Our guy D White at _ Danny White. Give this guy a follow. Bears just gave up 49 and traded 2 of their top defenders. Fields is starting to look good. Yeah, he's playing a lot better. Miami 3-1 over under on the road. Also some early season variance for both teams with crazy weather and injuries skewing some offensive defensive stats. You know what, Danny? I absolutely love the over on that one. Don't be surprised to see me making that pick later on in the week to make it official. What do we have next here, Tito? Our guy Nathan Schreckengost is back, my guy. I believe he hit the Browns' first half spread last night, and he's weighing in on a game here that is close and dear to my heart. I am a Pittsburgh Penguins fan, as you may or may not know. I'm staying away from this one. Just going to watch it as a fan. So he's on Pittsburgh, money line at home, -105. Good game with Boston in town, 6-2 in the last 8 matchups. At home when hosting the Bruins. Coming off a rough road trip, you got that right, but the Pens are very strong at home with the 3-0 start, winning by an average of 4.3 goals. Are you kidding me? Neck and neck in expected goals for percentage and high danger chances for percentage, even after a brutal 4-game stretch for Pitt. Very buy low spot. Yeah, Nathan might be right on that one. I will hope that he is. One last one to get to, I think, maybe 2 more. Matty Puppy Sports becoming a regular in this section. He likes the Bulls team total over 115.5. Yeah, we know the Nets are on the second game of a back-to-back in 3 games in 4 nights. Yeah, the Nets are playing a lot of games here. Bulls have scored over 124 out of the last 5. Their last game was 114. We will wish our guy good luck with that. I'm not a Nets fan, as you may or may not know. Yeah, we hit on the Pacers yesterday. That was nice to do. And we will wrap thing up with our guy Sean Mitchelson. He was on, I believe, Donovan Peoples-Jones. His receiving total, that easily hit. So congrats to Sean for that, and thank you for the submission. One more. Andrew Wiggins, over 1.5 3-pointers made, 135. Has hit at least 2 in his last 6, averaging 6.5 attempts in that span. Miami D is 26. An opponent, 3-pointers made, in 21st in 3-pointer attempts. Yeah. That's kind of what I highlighted a little bit in my pick there for the over. Miami's 3-point defense absolutely stinks. this season. So I will hope Sean hits that because it will contribute to the over, will help out. So I have a bonus pick for you guys. This is going to be maybe the shortest show in the history of chasing that paper. Let me bring up the thing here. So Zach LaVine, over 2.5 3-pointers coming in at minus 105. It was plus money earlier, but I'm giving it out to you now. That's a great look. He's going up against Brooklyn, one of the worst 3-point defenses in the NBA. LaVine, a little bit of a slow start, but you're starting to see his volume creep up just a little bit. 8 and 9 3-point attempts over his last 2 games. This guy is a big volume 3-point shooter. If you take a look at his stats from last season and the season before that, I absolutely love him to have at least 3 threes tonight in Brooklyn versus the Nets, who are an absolute disgrace. Bending over for these players. You bend over for Kyrie. You bend over for KD. This is what you get. What an absolute failure that franchise is. 1 playoff series win in the KD and Kyrie era. You know who else is turning out to be a bit of a disgrace? The Los Angeles Clippers. They bent right over for Kawhi Leonard. Traded everything away. How's that working out for them? The Kawhi and PG era. Kawhi's never on the court. I think he's already missed, 4 or 6 games so far this season. Not good at all. But guys, you know what is good? This show. I'm a bit biased. If you do like the show, if you're watching right now on YouTube, give us a like. Hit the sub button right down there. Right down there. And that's it for today's program. In and out. Actually, no, it is not it. We have the Handicapper Heat Check, I believe. Producer Tito weighing in to let me know. It is now time for today's Handicapper Heat Check, presented by VegasInsider.com. Your home for the best expert picks in the business since 1997. Today, we recognize Platinum Sports, who can be found on Twitter at Brian Bittler Wins. Platinum Sports is on a 10-3 college win streak, bringing his record to 58% this season. Don't miss tonight's Maction. Oh, baby. And save 10% on Platinum's daily picks or subscriptions by clicking on the link in the description below. The discount will be applied during checkout. That's your Handicapper Heat Check. Stay hot, bettors. Yeah! There we go, baby. That's it for today, guys. In and out. 11 minutes. We can get back to your lives. Get back to your lunch. Thank you very much for tuning in. Good luck with your bets tonight, unless you are fading me. And as always, keep chasing that paper. Whoa!